Hey everybody, and welcome back to Alien Isolation. Last time was a ride. It was a really long and intense mission where we were trying to trap the alien somewhere, and we did actually manage to do it successfully. We lured the alien to the Project KG-348 labs, and then Waits jettisoned it off of the Sevastopol station while we were still inside of it. But at least the alien's gone, and now we've made our way back to Sevastopol. No thanks to him. Let's go give him a stern talking to. This here's Mission 11. The game continues. Let's see what happens. Eat a change out of this, because oh my god, walking around in this slow-ass suit is gonna be freaking annoying. Here we are. I think we're back, actually... One second.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Ripley, is that you?
Yes, wait. Me, you son of a bitch. You locked me in. You blew the lab into space.
I had no choice. No choice at all. You saw that thing. You saw what it could do. I had to get it off the station. By any means necessary.
Yeah, use me as bait. Leave me to die.
And it goddamn worked, Ripley. It goddamn worked. I got that thing. Jettisoned it into the gas giant. The station's safe.
There's that. And there's the fact that you're a heartless bastard. I'm heading back to the Bureau. We can discuss your methods there. Ripley out.
I wonder if the microphone picked up the blowtorch. Probably did. Alright. So I think we are now at the spaceflight terminal, which is where we were upon arriving to Sevastopol in the first place. And now that the alien's been jettisoned off the station, it's not around. We have no more alien thumping around in the vents above us, no more alien waiting to drop down right in front of us. So there's really no reason to have the flamethrower anymore. I guess I'll give it a pity reload. But yeah, the station is free of an alien. Now, I'm sure the game, as you can see, the game's not done yet, but, you know, it's probably gonna be close to done at some point. Oh, thanks. Okay, can't get in there. Can't get in with the cool skull. Oh, okay, there's like items in there, in a safe. I guess I'll have to come back here another time, if I can, and if I remember to, which I might not remember to. Oh, did I ever take this brace off? I guess not. Let's do it. Maybe I wasn't able to access this part before. I don't know. Can't remember that far back. It's been a while. Yellow? We have... Okay, everyone is responsible for safety. Including that guy falling off of the cliff. He was responsible for his safety by not going near the cliff and not trusting his friend. That's the message. Don't trust anyone. Can you explode those? You sure can. And that probably chases off the alien. That's actually pretty good to know. I'm glad I can actually test that. Now the alien isn't around, and he won't hear it and drop out like, hey, what's that? Now, other people could hear my gunshots, but there ain't any other people around here. The light bulb with money inside, gotta love it. There must be a lot of little interactions like that, similar to explosive barrels, that I had no idea you could do in this game, because I never tried. I mean, with how much this game wants you to make zero noise ever. Raised the hazard containment alert? But there's no alien anymore. Why would you have to raise it? I'm sure it's fine. I completely forgot what I was saying, actually. Something about... Oh, yeah. From how this game wants you to be so quiet with everything you do, I mean, you can't blame me for not knowing about some of that stuff, because doing that stuff makes noise. And, you know, this game is always like, don't make any noise, don't turn on your flashlight, don't let anything ever notice you. And so I never actually tried anything like that. But it is cool to know, it is good to know that it is there. In other news, shotgun. Yeah, we picked up a shotgun at this point in the game. So there's probably quite a bit left to go, actually, considering that. Keycard underneath. You are forced to pick up the shotgun if you want to progress. Then I think, yeah, this generator's down again. It was... No? Okay, I'm assuming it's running then, because I don't know how else it would be running. I guess it is running. Anyway, let's put the keycard in here. The shotgun is really, really good against working Joes in case we come across another aggressive one. aiming at their head with this will pretty much instant kill them. It's really useful, but as you can imagine, there is not that much ammo for it around the station. That's always how shotguns have to be balanced, you know. You can't give them too many shells or else it gets a little overpowered. Solomon's Slum. Ah, we can actually open this. Let's see what's inside here. This is not the way to the Marshal Bureau, but it's the way I'm gonna take, damn it. Okay, I do want to be careful. I have heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that through that door there, which is where our objective is, I think. That is where our objective is, right? Yeah, okay. That is where our objective is. Through that door is actually a random threat. It's either 2 aggressive working Joes, hostile working Joes, 2 people with guns, or 2 nice people without guns, or nothing at all. Like, it can be any one of those at random, and I did notice that happening on my first playthrough. One time, I think I got the 2 working Joes, then they killed me, and then the second time, there was nothing there. So, I guess we'll see what we get when we pass through those doors. Okay, this is, oh yes, this is just a room of loot. Okay, I can make another Molotov. You know what? I like Molotovs, even though they're not going to be that useful anymore because the alien's not here, and that's mainly what you want to use fire on, and in fact, the most prevalent threat in the future is very resistant to fire, so that's not actually helpful. Why am I making that? I don't know. It's because I don't have any charge packs for that. Let's see, okay. Shotgun takes the number 2 shortcut on your shortcut buttons at the top of your keyboard. Oh, there's a charge pack. EMP mine! Yeah! Crafting EMP mines is so rare because you need 3 freaking charge packs. Okay, how about these materials over here? Can I get them now? I will say, one thing about this game, I don't think the flashlight really needed a battery, in my opinion, just because the game heavily discourages you from using it in the first place. So most of the time... Oh, we have the working Joes. Okay, well, we have an EMP mine, so we should be good. I tried using the stun baton on these guys in my first playthrough, and it didn't work. We're gonna see if it happens again. Anyway, while this guy's wandering, I can continue with this. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. I guess never mind. Oh, yeah. The motion tracker being an unlimited use item, I find a little strange, especially because it basically locates all the threats for you. Now, the alien moves around so quickly and can also hear the motion tracker, so it's not like it's a superbly useful thing to keep out at all times. But I kind of wish this got a battery meter instead of the flashlight. I think that would make it a little more tense. It would make you rely on, like, hearing a lot more than this to just locate the monster for you and all that. And, I don't know, it would just add another interesting layer of resource management to this game, and it would actually make the battery system worth a damn, because right now, like, you get so many flashlight batteries that you never have to worry about the flashlight running out of battery, and, like, because you only need to use it at very specific moments, and in every other case, the game is practically screaming at you to turn it off. I don't know how you didn't see me. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, fine. You want to duke it? You want to duke it? Okay, let's see if this works.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, more like? Okay, for some reason in my first playthrough, I couldn't get that to work. Like, I would stab them with the stun baton, literally nothing would happen. I think it was bugged. Oh shit, I have another one after me. How dare you working Joes feel camaraderie and the willingness to support your friends in their darkest hour. Alright, come on now. How many hits does it take? It must be, like, random. Okay, there you go. I could have shotgunned them to show that off. I didn't feel like it. Because we only have 4 shells, you know? We'll have plenty of chances to use the shotgun as we go. Don't worry about a thing. Left to rot. Oh, I didn't realize these elevators were supposed to go to various points in the station. Or specifically to points in this tower of the station, not anywhere in the station. Hi, Ethanol. Was that there the first time around? Did someone just come through here and place a bottle of beer down? Oh. Hey. I thought we went down an elevator to get... Oh, we did. Okay. Save point right after them. Might as well. I'm here. Oh, man, I'm already 10 minutes in. Can't believe it. This mission's not terribly long, but I feel like this is going to be another 40-minute one. It's definitely nowhere near as long as the last mission, though. Colonial pigs. The one insult for police officers y'all have. Alrighty. Cup of Joe's. Have you got the Cup of Joe smile? No. I have my own smile, because we're all different. We don't all have to have the same smile, you know?
Ripley, it's Ricardo. We made it.
No thanks to Waits.
He's a ruthless son of a bitch, always has been. Stubborn too. If he'd ever listened to me, things would never have gone this far.
It's done now.
I'm sorry for fucking up with the lockdown earlier.
Forget it. You got me out in the end. I'll see you back at the Bureau.
Okay, so there's our first objective of the mission. Something tells me that the simple act of going back to the Marshal Bureau is going to be a little more eventful than we planned. Hello, there's maps. The sights of Sevastopol. Remember your stay with a limited edition print of KG 348? Oh, it's a poster. I was gonna say, you're gonna print an entire freaking place. Dude, that's just Jupiter. That's not KG 348. That doesn't look like KG 348. That's just Jupiter. Alright. You get a slight, like, tinted recolor poster of Jupiter, and they're like, it's KG 348! Oh, what a scam. That's totally something Seekson would do. Hello there. There's a security shutter in our way, and a million blips. That's all these guys. That person on the right there, I believe, is about to aiming a gun at us and trying to shoot us through the shutters. Very nice welcome. Gotta love it. So, yeah, can't go that way. I don't think they can shoot me through the shutters, which is good. Oh, I do think I need to go up here, actually. Can I just shoot you through this? Hold on. Okay. If you can't shoot me, then I shouldn't be able to shoot you. Okay, no, I can't shoot you either. Cool. Good to know. It's so nice to not be nearly as scared about using my weapons because the alien isn't around. It is good to have a break from the alien, especially a big one like this. However, I'll have more thoughts about this going later, because, like, I do feel like this game just is not the same without the alien. The alien adds a lot to it. With that said, like, this game had a really hard time striking a good balance of alien versus no alien in any level, where, like, I feel like, at first... Okay, well, no, like, at the start of the game, they're building up to the alien, of course, and I think the alien is really well-paced at first. Then you get to the hospital, and then I feel like it starts off really solid, but then after a while, you get a little too much alien. Then you have the whole mission with, trying to trap it, and I think that can also be a little too much alien, how it's following you from level to level. But then you have this, and this is like, this sequence of the game is like mission after mission without alien, and it just feels kind of wrong after a while. But, again, I'll expand my thoughts on this as we go. How many times have I said that in this playthrough? I'll expand my thoughts on this as we go. I'll talk more about this later. God, if you play a drinking game or you take a shot every time I say that, you're gonna die by, like, minute 3. Upgraded MP Mine, wider area of effect. Cool, can be placed to become a proximity device. That could be helpful. I've never found much use out of the placing of things. I've mostly just thrown them. It does the job just fine. There's definitely used to be had from placing them, though.
About to rain on the parade. Something's up with the androids.
Something's been up with the damn androids since I got here.
No, this is new. They've left their posts. I just saw some of them in a public area. That's not normal.
Great.
Watch your back.
So there's an interesting development. We did have a taste of that just then with the 2 working Joes that were randomly in the spaceflight terminal for some reason. I find it funny how Ripley didn't question them being there. I guess it's just like, these fucking androids are screwing up, and now I'm about to die to them again. I have to kill them. What is this? I doubt I can go in here, but, you know, just in case. It's a stairway back there. Cool. I don't know where that stairway would have gone. Let's unlock this door from the other side. But yeah, that's interesting. Something's gone wrong with them. They've raised the hazard containment level, and now the androids are, like, out in public areas? Weird. Julio? You're inside here. I don't see no reason to take that floor vent just yet. Okay, we have this room. I think this is the room where we want to start in this mission. To log your details with the mainframe, please insert your keycard into the thing below. Does that say Boars, like the in-universe fake version of Cores? Hi. Someone drew a whole freaking working Joe face. That's surprisingly good, man. You know, graffiti artists can make some really cool looking things. I think there's one graffiti artist in my city who just draws a bunch of cats, and that's awesome. I have to say, if you're out there, if you're listening to my video for some freaking reason, why would you be? I appreciate you.
Will get this, but someone needs to keep a record, and I don't know. I came here a few months ago to write about the collapse of a dream, a future gone sour. For me, the people here were little more than footnotes for my article. Something to tug at the heartstrings. And when the disappearances started, oh, I was thrilled. This was something big. But now people are afraid, and a communications fault means we're alone. I'm trapped here, just like everybody else. Another footnote. Another victim.
I have no comment on that. I was trying to think of one and nothing came to mind, and so I decided to break the awkward silence. Alright, drop down into the vent.
Wait, it's Ripley. What's going on with the androids?
I don't know.
What about the change in alert status?
Damn it, I don't know. I'm trying to contact Samuels. Maybe he knows what the hell Apollo is playing at.
Apollo's trying to reach the moon, and I guess this is its best plan? No, this is a civilization that has long reached the moon. Like, since freaking, I guess, since the 1960s, or whenever that was. 1970s? When was Apollo 11? I don't know. Can't remember. Hello. There's a terminal wrapped in some paper. What if this had, like, a padlock on it and you needed to find a code? You can search this?! I did not know you could search those! Holy shit, can I blow that up? I kind of want to test, but I also don't. For a particular reason, you'll find out. You'll find out why. Let me just spamming these. Smacking buttons. What's that say? Engine sword. Yeah, engine sword. It's like how people abbreviate Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? Awesome. You mind telling me what's going on? Oh, how many blips was that? Take a peek outside. Ah, there's androids. There are more pressing matters. Did you actually see me? Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of working Joes. Now, if I remember correctly, these working Joes are surprisingly inattentive. Okay, that one's facing me. I'm gonna stay back here. Joe, don't give me that look. I know you share the same name as the androids and you're watching them have a bunch of fun, and you're probably really enjoying it because they're named the same as you, or something. I don't know. I don't like it when they're, like, slightly looking over at me. I think that is the thing in their animations, is that they will kind of look in your direction. Okay. Gonna go this way. Gonna go this way. Gonna go this way. Gonna go this way. What was that? I don't know. I don't care to know. I've got all day, you know. Is he trying to find me? Okay. This part is a little weird. I'll say the level design in this area, in this mission, really not great. I don't know. Is someone there? You really shouldn't be here. This is futile. Who are you talking to? Surely not me, right? Probably gonna come around the corner if they are talking about me. Well, I don't see any blips on the map. The radar, I mean... Oh, maybe I do. It seems you and I have a problem.
Wait, for God's sakes, Apollo's let the androids off the leash. They're attacking on sight.
I don't know what the hell this is. They're not just responding to trespass violations, it's like they're hunting.
For who?
For everyone and anyone.
What do you mean?
Stand by.
I think you know what he means. For everyone. They want to kill anyone that they see. Oh my god, there's one down here with me. So, we're pretty sure this has been triggered by us jettisoning the Xenomorph off the station. Now all this crap is happening. Now Apollo has raised the security alert, and now every single working Joe on the entire station attacks everyone they see. There is not a single passive working Joe for the rest of the game, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna have to shotgun this guy. Why not ask me how this shotgun feels? I know, I'm so cool, right? Alright, can you open this? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Where did that come from? I don't know! Where did it come from? You tell me! Oh, you survived. Ha ha! Okay, I do have a very limited amount of shotgun shells, so I should be the frick careful. Oh, that's right, you have to hold R for this gun too. Let me hide behind this. Anyone else? Not that I can see on the radar. So, the reason why I don't like this level design that much is because a lot of the doors you go through are these big, like, rolling shutter doors, except most of them are locked, and a few of them are unlocked, and you just kind of have to guess which ones are. Or you have to use the motion tracker blip. You can't be serious, dude. You know what's strange? My tolerance level for you. Yeah, to take it. Alright, anyway, update the map. Like, this is definitely a case where the developers didn't really design this level, or I guess the level designers, not all the developers did this, but the level designers, they made this level assuming that the player would just use this, because, like, nothing here guides you visually. You have to use this thing, or else you have no idea where to go. Arius Computers, take the home with you. We've seen that ad before. I don't know why I'm stopping. No entry. Is that pink? That's pretty cool. Fit it. Ripley? You okay? Why'd you... You acted like I swung the maintenance jack. Oh, sir, how are you? Probably got beaten to death by an android. Yep. We've all been there. Except that hasn't happened to me this playthrough yet. And I hope to keep it that way. I hope to never die to a single working Joe in this playthrough. Let's see if that can happen. Is this where I need to go? Well, the music stopped, so okay, Colonial Marshal's this way, so I think it is. Noodles! Aw, man. The noodle shop is closed? Are you kidding me? Oh. Are they over there? What's moving? Must be up there, then. Restore power. Okay, we just gotta power up the facility, and then we can have some noodles. Davenport, right. Wait. Okay, there's gotta be other advertisements on this thing than just Davenport. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You couldn't get anyone else? You couldn't get anyone else on this, what is this called, Orbitron? Also, is this thing square? Okay, 1, 2, 3, I guess not, is it like a pentagon? I don't know, it's hard to tell. I can't get a full view of it. Alright, I'm here now.
Wait, I've got some security shutters in my way. Can you open them? Wait.
You bastards, you murdering bastards, leave him alone! Stand down! You bastards!
Wait!
I love the idea that Waits turned on the radio to let Ripley hear. Okay, I don't mean to, like, make fun of his death or anything, but also... I just find that a little funny. That's a problem! And now we have to find an alternative method inside, or an alternative route, I mean. AKA, padding! Gotta love it. Gotta love Alien Isolation objective padding. Oh, this door's actually locked. Gotta find another way around. There's a Joe here now. Okay, cool. I guess you could call these hostile Joes angry Joes. Haha, get it? Like the YouTuber. In fact, talking about that, I think his review of Alien Isolation is the first Angry Joe video I've ever seen. Ever since then, I don't know, I haven't watched. Okay, seems like this guy's just going up the stairs. Ooh, bag theft. The same advertisement twice in a row. You know, just in case the first one didn't convince you that, you know, going to the dentist is a good idea, they put 2 up here to doubly remind you. When you see this second one, you'll be like, alright, fine. That's the ways. That's the marketing ways. I should know. I'm a certified marketing expert. 100%. You can tell by the way that I don't promote my YouTube channel at all or make my videos, titles or thumbnails stand out in any way, especially on my main channel, actually. I try to have these ones be a little more interesting. I don't know. I liked that video title style of, like, the old Let's Players like Chugga Conroy or Nella. That's who I was mainly inspired by for my main channel Let's Plays. And I really like the title of just, like, game name, episode number, and then something kind of fancy that describes what happens, that's, like, vaguely related to what happens in the video, but isn't necessarily an exact description. I've always really liked that style, but I know that it does not at all make people interested in the video, even slightly. Just because, like, you know, it's very vague as to what it is. When you see a game title followed by episode number, you're like, what? Is that a playthrough? Or is that some kind of weird TV show thing? I don't know. I mean, most people would probably assume it's a playthrough, but, you know. Hey, wait, aren't there supposed to be guys here? This is a guy who can shoot at you, and he's dead. Let's see, what's over here? Oh shoot, everyone's dead over here. Okay, on my first playthrough, some of these people were alive. And they were nice, they didn't have guns, but they also didn't talk to me at all. So it was very awkward, but now they're dead. I guess the android came through here and killed them. And maybe if I had killed the android before he did, he wouldn't have done it? Maybe, I don't know. You also have to deal with this guy shooting at you, though. Maybe it's actually the next room I'm thinking of. No? Okay. Interesting. I thought I would have had to deal with a guy with a gun, but no. I guess not. I lucked out. I didn't have to deal with anything. This is even hard mode, so I don't really get that. Anyway, Sevastopol with a nice sparkle. Help! Heist, you still there? Why the hell didn't we have the smarts to stay on the Anisadora? They shut me in a lab over in the Systech Spire. For the love of God, come find me. Elevators are out and there are bodies everywhere. I'm sure I can hear it in the walls. This is from Marlowe. He sent this on this terminal? So he got out while we were busy with trapping the Xenomorph. Cool, okay, good to know. Not sure how that happened, though, or when that happened exactly. Oops, I didn't mean that. Apparently there's a corrupted utility what the what? Huh? What? What is with this bug? Why have I had it happen so many times in a row? It's because, like, I press E to go in the instant I can, and then that causes problems. Okay, that makes sense.
Meeks, I'm leaving this for you when you wake up. I know that you're still all over the place after that thing came out of Foster, but you've got to stop fucking up like this. You got way too drunk and told those people sleeping in the mall way too much. I dragged you away when I saw the look in their eyes. We can't go back there again. No one can know we're connected to Marlowe and the Anisadora. I'll come back once you've dried out.
They're trying to hide their identity so that no one knows, like, they're the ones who brought the alien on station. That's a very funny announcement to be getting right now. We do always know Working Joe. I know the Working Joe's punches to my face and brain. Indeed. I concur. Charge back. Can I make an EMP? I saw that I was maxed out on charge packs, and I was like, ooh, EMP time. Because, if you haven't gotten it by my foreshadowing, my subtle foreshadowing in my commentary, let me make the subtlety no longer subtle. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of Working Joes from this point onwards. There's gonna be a huge number of Working Joes. They're gonna be the main threat. Where's this guy? Okay, he's chilling on the stairs now. There's something secret the Working Joes can do while standing still. Okay. While standing still, they can occasionally, like, start running in place, which is supposed to be a reference to Alien, pretty sure. Or is it a reference to Aliens? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that. I just watched Alien recently, and I don't remember Ash, the android in that movie, doing that, but apparently that's what it's referencing, so I don't know. I just didn't pay close enough attention. You're going that way. I'm gonna get up this way. Keeping an eye on you, of course, to make sure you don't turn around. Seekson. Be funny if I could hammer those open and they would instantly explode. Okay. He's still just over here. It's all fine. Unfortunately, he's in the direction I have to go. Hey, it's the staircase I saw from behind. I think. Might be. Or this might be a different staircase. Well, I haven't been here before, so... Okay, where's this on the map? Place is really weird. How do I switch floor? Okay, I think I want to say this is where it was before. So yeah, this is not really the same area. It's just very similar looking. Okay, thanks for the stone baton charge. We'll start here, work our way down, and then we'll head back up, which is I think where our actual objective is. See, a lot of this mission is me checking out optional stuff, like looking for secrets. It's not really like dealing with the main threats or progressing the main route. It's just like, ooh, optional room? Exploration? Terminals? ID tags? Audio logs? Any breakfast? Toast? Cornflakes? Kick. There's an audio log in here, right? Thought there would be an audio log in here. No? Hey, there's a vent. This doesn't open, does it? Nope. Tell me, like, that working Joe from up above is gonna hear that. How strange. You really shouldn't be here. I wonder if my microphones made it sound like I said you really shouldn't pee here. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they had that line coded into them. Not in-game, of course. I mean, like, in-universe. If they could say that, theoretically, I wouldn't be surprised. The engineers working on them would have had a great laugh. Is this the noodle shop? Noodles! Where's the noodles? Give me the noodles! You're hiding them somewhere! Nourishing niblet flight snacks! Eliminate lice before it spreads. I don't know what these two people have to do with eliminating lice, but sure. They're probably in-universe celebrities. Where's the noodles? Someone took them! No! Maybe in here? Nah! Scrap and charge packs! I can't eat those! Seekson, credit services. Is that a ship? Oh my god, it's like a little sailboat. Wow. That's the first poster I've seen from Seekson that hasn't been some, like, stupid corpo bullcrap. They like their corpo bullcrap, which is probably partly on the art team for, you know, just making Seekson out to be this terrible corporation, because they probably were. What are your plans? Hey, Mart, I guess you've heard about the station decommission by now. What are your plans? I've got some connections that can hook me up with work before when we leave. I can't promise anything, but maybe they can find you something, too. They've started closing down the stores in the Galleria. Your place was still boarded up from last year. Sorry you had to lose it. You never seemed to catch a break. You still hear from Margaret and the kids? Maybe you should go see them when you leave Sevastopol. Let me know if you want me to ask around for you. I wonder if he's talking to the person at the other restaurant from early in the game. I think the one that was like contacting someone named Zoe saying, hey, you don't need to show up. We're being shut down. Security risk. Blythe. That's very close to Blythe, the character from Elden Ring, except very different spelling. We need to find a way to shut down those automated janitors. Their security problem. Every time they start the cleaning circuit, there's a risk they'll open up a route for that thing that's hunting us, or at the very least, let looters in. Ah, those little guys, those little robots, open up those doors. I mean, that's true. I got through, and I probably shouldn't have. To all Sevastopol inhabitants, the station's decommission process is now underway. Please read carefully and take note. An initial team is on station to survey Sevastopol and initialize the decommissioning process. Please help them in any way you can. We have enough food and medical supplies. The redirection of the supply ship flight path will not impact on your quality of life. Rationing will, however, be deemed necessary if stocks run low. Hoarding and illegal trading will not be tolerated. Please report suspicious activity to Seekson Security, who will investigate in cooperation with the Colonial Marshals. A population rehoming service has been established. We are happy to help you with your next step, but are not liable for costs incurred. If you require financial support, we recommend Seekson Credit Services. The decommission is final. You must relocate, or you will be faced with forced removal. Okay.
I have been camped out in Galleria Mall for maybe 24 hours. The people here are scared, but they still believe that martial weights will kill the creature. They forget other dangers. They forget themselves. People are tuning on each other for food, for water. I cannot stay here.
That's what people do in a horrible situation like this. When it comes down to it, it's fighting time. I mean, People did it over fucking toilet paper, of all things, back in 2020. Man, what a surreal experience that was. Just on occasion, I keep looking back to that time, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I was partly scared, partly intrigued. I think it gave kind of a nice, like, bump in life to keep things interesting. Now, of course, like, that's not worth the deaths of a million people, of course, but... You know, if life kept continuing on as it was, I would probably have gotten really burnt out of everything, but... And that gave me, like, a good chance to start over. Anyway. Okay, I think he did. Will you have to report this? What do you have to report, buddy? Okay. You know what, buddy? You want to place the MP mine? Want to place the MP mine? Step on that. Thank you. Good thing you guys don't have freaking self-preservation instincts programmed in. It's because they're, like, super hard to kill. They have, like, body armor on underneath, and so they're like, we don't need to actually program that in. I can make another EMP mine? Oh my god. I'm not used to this. Once again, I saw, like, I couldn't pick up his charge pack because... Oh, I thought he disappeared for a second. I couldn't pick up his charge pack. And I was like, do I have all 3 charge packs for another EMP mine? I do. And I also had all the other materials, which is very lucky. Okay, I came back up here. Curious if there was anything else to see, but there's not. So the vent is down here. The vent where we need to travel through is... Ripley. Jump. Climb. Climb over. You are capable of this. I know you are. Oh my god. I'm pulling out the motion tracker because it's bound to space. Like, come on, Ripley. Just climb over it. Don't make me go around the long way. Oh. You're alive. Look at you. Don't look away. Cool. There we go. All done. It'd be cool if they were secretly, like, crawling towards you when you weren't looking at them. They aren't, though. They're just like a danger zone, where if you're not looking at them and you're standing within that zone, they'll grab you. Okay, I didn't like that door opening so quick. Hey, look where we are. This is the Marshal Bureau. We've already seen this terminal, so there's no reason to check it out again. Anyone home?
Rip, they're all dead.
The androids slaughtered them.
Why? Why the fuck would...
I don't know, but I think Samuels does.
Samuels? Why?
Wait, sent him to access Apollo. I need to find him. Have you seen Taylor and Marlowe?
No.
They're not here. I think they may have got clear. Ricardo. If I go after Samuels, can you run this place? I need eyes and ears.
I'm not fucking staying here.
Ricardo, I need you to do this. Can you man the station and keep me covered? Ricardo!
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Sit tight. Lock the fucking doors and don't let anyone in. Look after me. I'll come back for you.
So here's Waits himself. Here's all the people who were here. Yes, I'm gonna take their loot. It's what I do as the video game protagonist. Don't worry, in the plot, I'm technically not doing this, I guess. Poor Ricardo, man. He's having to sit here in a room full of dead people. I mean, it's the only way, I guess. Is this place really that safe? Did the Bureau leave the doors unlocked before? Maybe? I'm not really sure. Okay. This is the same. I'm just checking these terminals just in case there's anything new before I go. And of course, I'll save at the save point, but terminal checking first. That must happen. So we can see Taylor's gone. And I think, wait, was that something new? No, that was, Lingard's log. We've, seen that before. Taylor's gone, and we've heard that Marlowe's also gone. Yep. This is his cell, and it's gone now. There was a person here. It's gone now. I actually remember thinking that quote was from Silent Hill 4, but apparently it's from 2. I didn't know that. Oh man, I was looking for a way to play the original Silent Hill 2 because I was kind of interested in playing and seeing what the original game was like. Because I've seen the remake and I can play the remake because it's on PC, but it also seems to be a very performance-intensive game because they didn't bother trying to optimize it. Like, they render geometry beyond the fog in the freaking town, which I think is the dumbest thing ever, because the whole reason the fog was there is because of draw distance, but whatever. And that might mean that the game won't run that well on my computer, and it's also like 50 fucking gigabytes because no one knows how to make a small game anymore. Alright. I hope you'll be okay here. Remember to lock the door when I leave. Let's move on to where we need to go. So we're trying to find Samuels now, because we're pretty sure he'll find a way to, he'll probably find out why Apollo is doing this, or at least help us find out. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Yeah, I definitely don't like that. Okay, buddy, you want this? You want this? I got 5 shells. One of them's going for you. Say cheese! Say cheese again! Thank you. I could have probably switched to revolver and used that instead. That would have been better. But yeah, I was looking for a way to play original Silent Hill 2. It did have a PC version, but it was from 2002 and isn't being sold on Steam or anything like that. So I'd probably have to resort to methods if I wanted to play that. I do know of a mod that like makes it better, and I would probably use that combined with other methods. Oh yeah, here's the really weird part of this level. So like, if you aren't using the motion tracker's blip, you are going to have no idea where to go here. Because the answer is to go through here. This door is miraculously unlocked now, and the only way to know you're supposed to go through here is if you use the motion tracker. I feel like this is such a regression in level design from what it was earlier in the game. Like, early in the game, when you didn't have the motion tracker, the levels were actually built to guide you naturally. But now, though, they're relying so hard on the motion tracker blip to tell you where to go that they don't really have to put that level of attention into the level design anymore. And I think it's kind of a shame. Now, there are levels past this point that are well designed, but still, a lot of the levels in the mid to late game, or not, actually, the late game does do a good job of guiding you. Late game levels also do a good job of guiding you, but I think it's mainly like mid game levels that are pretty bad at guiding you without using motion tracker blip. I hope that guy didn't see me, because I would hate to have to kill yet another one of these fucking fools. Okay, you can store 5 charges in one. He's up there. I don't know what I'm singing. I think there's another guy this way, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we have to go this way. That over there is just a hiding spot. That's how we entered the Marshal Bureau initially. Oh yeah, there's a guy going down the stairs over here. Okay, while he's busy over there... Oh, you can't search this one. That's why I was so surprised. You can only search some of them. Ooh. We can actually take a look at this. Okay. Engineering platform and that. Oh, interesting. It like makes a loop around the station. I thought it would just go in a straight line. Fine. Every time I see one of those, I'm like, ooh, can my security access tuner open that? And every time, nope. Okay. Gotta make our way down to transit. Then I think that'll be the end of this mission. You're going back up the stairs, right? Okay, I'll just save behind your back, because you're a dummy. And you're gonna have no idea that I'm here. Because someone forgot to install good ears on you. Gotta go to SciMed, apparently. Right? Yes. Someday, I will take a different transit to experiment to see if I can do anything else. But then again, this is kind of a playthrough of the game's linear campaign, so I don't really care. Oh yeah, and all the other buttons are out. Never mind. The game's forcing me to do this. Oh. Wonderful. No, nothing to miss. Nothing to miss. Don't worry about the transit card. Where are you gonna go, my man? Okay. He's coming up here. Where he last saw me, that makes sense. Back to work indeed. What's your work now? How would you describe your current job?
This car for Sevastopol Science and Medical Tower.
Say, Later! Is anybody there? No one was there, silly fool. What was that announcement gonna say? A lot of missing people on the station. Collect their AD tags to find out their name and their last known location, and that's it. Okay, we got an autosave. Check saves. This is mission 12. Okay, that was mission 11. I think it's pretty cool. I think the level design kind of sucks. If you ever have to deal with the shooty guys, which I lucked out and never had to deal with, what am I saying? Oh yeah, it can be a little annoying in places just because, you know, shooty guys, not my favorite enemies in this game because of how they can attack you from so freaking far away. And, you know, working Joe after working Joe after working Joe, you start to get really desensitized with them. And though they were really creepy at first, now they're just kind of cannon fodder. I mean, they're not really cannon fodder because they take a lot, but still, they're not that interesting of enemies compared to the alien. Which is why I'm gonna start missing the alien after a little while. And then I'll stop missing the alien if it ever comes back. Well, I guess we'll have to see if it comes back or not. That's not confirmed. Anyway. Overall, though, alright mission. I do wish you had at least another stop in the Marshal Bureau before the androids attacked. Like, maybe you could actually see everyone dying. That would probably be cooler than the way it was right now. Because the way it was right now, it kind of felt like they were forcing yet another objective out of it to pad the game. Because, you know, this game wasn't long enough, apparently. Anyway, though, it's a mid-mission. I'd probably give it, like, C tier or something. High C tier. Pretty cool, I guess. I do like the plot point of, like, all the androids going rogue and killing everyone. I think that's really cool. And, it's a great start to this, latter half of the game. But, you know. Aside from that, it's just an alright mission. Mission 12 was much the same from what I remember. I think it's a little better. I guess we'll have to find out. Next time on Alien Isolation, we're gonna chase after Samuels to see how he's doing and see if we can get any answers to what the hell Apollo is doing. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.